Hey everybody,
Hey,
how you doing?
here we are again.
Uh,
Do you freaking believe it?
I know we're 3 weeks away from the start of the convention. It's kind of like, I don't want to say it snuck up on us, but it kind of snuck up on us. But we are prepared. We're getting ready. We're kind of finalizing things. We're gonna be packing this week and getting the truck off next Friday. So a lot of things going on here, and we want to use today's Facebook Live show to answer any of your last minute questions. We're going to provide a bunch of information as well about different things. So if you have questions, please send them to us now. We only got a couple via email, so we'll handle those in a second. But please send your questions for me, Barb and I to answer. We've been answering questions via email and other sources since the last Facebook Live. So hopefully most folks are ready to go and they don't have a whole lot of questions. If that's the case, then we've done a halfway decent job. But I know there's still a lot of stuff out there to talk about. So let's go ahead and get started.
First, who are you?
What do you mean, who am I?
There might be some new people out
Oh, yeah, you're right.
there. I'm Barb Filer.
That's Barb Filer.
Manager of
And I'm Doug
FMCA.
Gillenbrock. I'm the director of events. And hopefully we know what's going on. If not, we're all in trouble. We're going to try to have a little bit of fun here. We're laughing a little bit ago about some stupid stuff. So we might be a little slap happy going into this. And that's not because of lack of sleep. It's just because that's the way we are. We'll get to sleep when this thing's over.
Yeah.
But until that happens, we're running on like 4 or 5 hours a night. And that's all right. So getting right into it. We did get a couple questions. We're going to start with those right away. One was, is there going to be food available from vendors? And the answer to that is yes. We will have some concessionaires there, and there is a cantina kind of bar grill on site that you can go and order breakfast, lunch, dinner there. They'll be open until the evenings, well into the evenings. We also will have some different concessionaires out on the grounds property. So you can look around for those, folks. If you're going to go off site to the north, along Houghton Road, there's a bunch of restaurants and Walmarts and other things in that area. Or you can jump onto the I-10 and get up to Tucson, the city of Tucson, pretty quickly to get to some places there. So plenty of availability of food in the area and on grounds. Second question: will vendors be taking credit cards? The answer is yes, but it depends on the company. Most companies, I'm sure, do take credit cards, but it's at their discretion. We don't force them to take credit cards, but I'm guessing if they want to do business, that they do take credit cards. There are water refill stations throughout the grounds. They had, during COVID, the county took out all the water fountains on the grounds, and they did replace them with water fills. So you can bring your water bottle around. Fill it up throughout the day, and you do not need to bring, or be buying water throughout the day, and or bringing extra water bottles with you.
There's ATM machines also. Correct?
There are multiple ATM machines in just about, I wouldn't say all the buildings, but in multiple buildings there are ATM machines that you'll be able to find and get cash if you need to. Also, up Houghton Road, if you need to get to a bank, there are banks up there as well. Turnbull's Traveled asked for me to repeat that answer to that question. And basically the answer is, can you take that down, Kylie, so I can see what the questions were again? There is food available on site and off grounds, not too far away. Vendors will be taking credit cards. It's kind of up to them though, so we don't force them to do it. And there are water refill stations throughout the facility.
If we take our RV out, will our space still be there when we get back?
Gail, we recommend that you don't take your RV out. We won't get rid of your spot, but if you are going to leave, I would, once you get parked, it's your spot. We shouldn't be filling your spot with another one. If you're going to leave with your RV, which we highly recommend that you don't do it unless you have a road trek or something smaller that can get in and out, because it's not real safe, quite honestly. We get you parked with parkers that get you in there safely. I would recommend putting something in that spot if you do go ahead and leave. just in case somebody would take it. I can't imagine that would happen, especially, we're going to get everybody parked by Tuesday evening. So, once that happens, then there'll be really not a whole lot more parking.
Question regarding RV parking during RV Basics. Is there parking available for those of us who are attending RV Basics but staying off site during the rally? We will be attending rally on a daily passport.
I'm not sure who you are, what your name is. You should have received some information in your confirmation packet for RV Basics regarding where to park. Basically, you're going to come in gate F, and you're going to drive to the to lot M. Was it L? I think it's L. Lot L. There should be directions to that, and that's where you'll be parking your car for RV Basics while you're taking the classes. And then once the classes are completed and you are coming in as a passport, you will go through the Brecky Gate and park in public parking with your passport.
This is the person who originally asked about the water and the food. Sorry, she missed the answer. Well, we thank you. If you still need more information, we can get that to you, but hopefully we've answered your question. What pump out facilities will be available?
We will have a group there called Stand Back. They're going to be in the information center, and you can purchase your septic or water cards from them. They will take care of getting you pumped out if you need that. I really do suggest, as I mentioned in all of our presentations here, that you come with empty, gray and black, full water. There are also a couple dump stations, but that's going to create you having to pull out your RV, dump, and then pull back in. I don't recommend doing that.
How does the weighing process work for the four-corner weighing?
I don't want to comment on that because we don't do that. That is RVSEF does that. You can certainly talk to those guys when you do sign up for that weighing service. When you get to the grounds, basically what they'll do is they'll bring you out of your parking area, take you to a specific location where they can have some flat area, and they'll get you on those scales and get you weighed. But I don't do it. I'm not knowledgeable enough to say exactly how that works.
You're welcome for the answer for the food and the water. Is disabled parking still available? I'm registered and have my packet with no indication of disabled parking.
Richard, we definitely can get you signed up for disabled parking. I'm not sure why it didn't happen when you registered. You should have, if you did get that, you should have. If you did sign up for disabled, you should have gotten a card. But we'll take care of getting you that information out. We do have some disabled parking areas that we can certainly put you in without a problem.
We'll just need to know if we have enough time to mail it to you, or you need it and we'll call. We'll get you set up.
Right.
We're looking forward to seeing you too, Super Steer. Hi, Doug. Oh, wish
That's
you
Michael.
Is that Michael?
Hi,
How you doing?
We have a Facebook user asking whether it be RV Wash and Wax Crew. I believe we do have some folks out there who will be doing that. As I'm not sure if they're exhibitors. We'll have to get back to you on that. If you could send us an email at convention@fmca.com, we can get the answer back to you. I'm not sure. I know we are going to have some for the display RVs, but I'm not sure if we're going to have them out there for the general attendee. I will mention to you, you are in the desert and it will be dusty. And I want everybody to make sure that they understand that, dust happens in the desert, and there's breezy out there. It's windy at times. So don't expect your coach, if you get it washed, to be like that by the time you leave.
He wants to know if he has 50 amp full hookup. Just checking, does full hookup mean what it says?
Art, 50 amp full hookup means you have 50 amp power, you have water, and you have sewer. So it is exactly as it implies.
Will there be anything specific for road trek or Class B interest?
Gail, I'm not sure exactly what kind of answer you're looking for there. There'll be parking for road treks in a special area. There'll be, I'm sure, some group gatherings there as well. So I'm not sure what else as far as seminars and things, if that's what you're talking about, or what. You might want to give us a email at convention@fmca.com and give us maybe a little bit more information. We can pass along to you.
Gail, I've been working with the Road Trek chapter president on a lot of your interests, but if you have some specific things, just email them into convention@fmca.com. RVB parking question. We are coming from California, so we'll have a coach at RVB. I thought there was parking available for us to stay on site during RVB. My name is Fenton.
That is not true. I'm sorry. We're going to have to get with you and figure something out. We do not have RV parking for our RV Basics attendees on site. Please, give us a call or send us an email so we can get in touch with you. Our RV Basics people, they either stay on site as a convention registered attendee, or they drive a car in. We don't really have any room or availability of RV parking for you. Like I said, let's get together and see if we can get something figured out for you.
And the reason there's a question there is that free night parking is because we extend early arrival for the show attendees who have registered for the show to attend the RV Basics class. It's not for non-registered show attendees to park. It's a verbal thing. So we'll get it cleared up. What, if any, hookups will there be for disabled parking?
Gail, unless you have hookups, as far as, full hookups, all you'll have is electric. That's what you have if that's what you purchased. There are no other hookups that are going on at that, for the disabled, except for unless you registered for full hookup, either 30 or 50.
We've been given an answer that we do not have RV wash and wax crews for family attendees. Sorry, but you never know. Someone could come out. Thanks, okay. We talked to Barbara last week. Hi, Barbara.
She's my
friend.
Okay. Hi, Barbara.
Is there still availability to attend with our Class A? And if so, what is the total cost? Is it possible to arrive on Monday?
James, what you would do is get with us to register. You can call us at 800-543-3622. There definitely is availability still. I think it's $245 now for two-person registration, depending on if you wish to get electric. If you're a first timer, we'll be asking you to come in on Monday. If not, it'll be an extra $30 to come in early. But other than that, we have plenty of spots available. Give us a call. Love to have you.
We are first timers. We'll be picking our packet up at will call. I thought I saw that we will be receiving an email on arrival procedures. Any ideas when we should be receiving that email?
I don't know what your name is. Please send us an email or give us a call. You should have received that a couple weeks ago, if not a month ago. We sent all those emails out. Perhaps we didn't have a good email address for you, or you have asked not to receive emails from FMCA, or it went to your junk email. A lot of different possibilities there. If you go on to Information Central, you can find on our website, fmca.com, click Events, go to the Information Central page. You can find all the information you need to get to will call. Barb's going to hold up a little sign here that will go in your windshield. You can download that from that area. We'll also have directions and other information for our folks who are coming in to pick up will call.
We just need to know you need to know your arrival date, so you should get a hold of us.
Yeah,
please.
Give us a call or send us an email at convention@fmca.com, and we will get you straightened out.
Since we'll be in the desert, will there be any kind of dog park or some area to walk dogs?
There are actually 2 dog parks on the grounds. One is near the entrance gate at Brecky Road, Gate C. There is also one to the south of the Thurber Hall building. So there's 2 dog parks on site. They're very well maintained dog parks with some nice grass areas for the dogs to run around in.
We're getting him registered. Looks like we're.
Bob asked what accommodations are for dog walk. Then we have the dog park. I mean, you can walk your dog in other areas as well.
Isn't there that walkway?
There is some areas around the grounds that you can walk your dog. I'm not sure, how much walking you want to do or how much running around. So, the place accommodates dogs very well. Let me just say that. Yeah. It's a good place for dogs.
Other than full hookup,
right.
Dogs are covered. Okay. Will there be any shuttle service, etc., especially from disabled parking? How far are we needing to walk?
The disabled area is not very far from any of the activity areas. We will have buses running out there, but we're also having our activity carts running through the disabled lot. So you'll be able to get around fairly easily. Like I said, we tried to get the disabled lot as close as possible to the activity areas. And I think we've done a pretty good job of doing that. You can, depending on what your disability is, you can get from your parking area up into the fairgrounds main activity areas fairly easily. And we'll have, like I said, we'll have activity carts, which are 6 passengers running around there, picking people up all the time.
Can we talk about our t-shirts?
Talk what we were talking about?
Well, are they at? We have so much to say.
Oh, I know. Well, I just want to get through the questions first, and it seems like we did pretty good there. Okay. First thing first, when you arrive, and I know a lot of people will be coming in, I ask you to please read your directions and use the directions in your confirmation packet. I'm guessing that a lot of folks will come in using a GPS or some other electronic direction device, and it'll say get off on Houghton Road. Do not get off on Houghton Road. Houghton Road is a new interchange. They just did it. It's fabulous. The interchange itself and getting off the highway and going south on Houghton Road is great. The problem is about a quarter of a mile once you get off that interchange, the road is under considerable construction. I don't want you to get caught in the middle of that. So please use the directions that we've provided to get you onto Rita Road and then follow directions that are included there. If you come down Houghton Road, you will get stuck somewhere, especially if you have to make a turn onto Brecky, which most people won't. They'll go down to Don Road, but you still will be on some really tight roads getting through to Don Road to make that right-hand turn. So I really, really, really recommend that you use Houghton Road, or do not use Houghton Road, that you use Rita Road. It'll save you a lot of aggravation and hopefully, and potentially some damage to your coach. I mean, it's really tight. So, do yourself a favor and use the Rita Road exit as we've recommended in our driving directions. When you arrive, you're going to come in the welcome area, take care of any business that you need to do there. The parking team will get you put together into different groups to take to your parking location. On your way there, you're going to get a welcome bag. In the welcome bag is going to be program, maps, a whole lot of different information that you need to look at once you get settled in and parked. One of those things is our Locator Link. It's a little card that you're going to get that gives you directions to an email, to a web address where you will be able to type in where your location is, where your parking location is. We really need you to do that. It gives us the ability to find you if necessary. And it gives us the ability, to find not only your coach, but if something happens at your RV, we can put the license plate number in and find you and give you a call and say, hey, something's going on here. Can you come back to your RV? It's really important. A couple of years ago, we used to use these cards, these locator cards. They weren't user friendly to say, so, we came up with this method. We can have it. I can have this links on our phone. So if something happens, I can pull you up on my phone, give you a call, or if something's happening, where you need to get back or we need to find you, I can do that very easily, or any of the other staff folks can do that. So it's very important that you fill out that locator link. Just go on your phone, go on your computer, complete the information, hit send, and I'll have it. and then we can use it to get in touch with you that way.
Basically, it tells us what lot you're in and what street you're on.
And we're going to be looking for your license, your phone number as well. So that way we can get to you if we need to very easily.
So if you have trouble, you can't do this, bring that information to us and we'll load it in for you in the info center.
The information center.
Or the office or wherever.
Right.
Okay. Wherever there's a computer. Okay. We're still good.
Anita, I sent you an email a little bit ago to answer your question. The app is not operational yet. I'm going to talk about it here in a second. It's going to be probably going live tomorrow. What you are looking at, the FMCA app, is not what we use for our event app. We'll have some information that will be going out tomorrow. Not sure exactly what time we're sending that out, but we'll have all the directions on how to get the Crowd Compass app, download it onto your phone, and start investigating all the fun stuff that's within that app.
We were testing it today, so it's almost ready.
Yeah,
so
we need to make sure everything is working correctly, and it has make sure all the information's good. I don't want to put it out there and be giving you folks information that might not be accurate. So we'll have it out tomorrow. There should be an email, hopefully, before noon, going out to everyone with the directions, and we have some videos on there on how to download it and how to use it. So very easy, very, very, very beneficial for those who have used it in the past. And I recommend everyone put it on your phone along with our texting service. Make sure you get signed up for that. Both of those things have notification features so that we can let you know if things have changed, either scheduled things, or we need to, send an alert out if there's any kind of weather thing, or, any kind of information that we need to get to folks quickly. We can do it through these two, through the app and through the texting service. So please use both, get signed up for both. They're free, doesn't cost you a dime. So go ahead and do it.
Okay.
What else? Oh, also along those lines, I mentioned that you were going to get a program in your welcome bag. We also have right now that's out on our website is the digital program. So you can go look at the program as you're going to find a print edition in your bag. We have the digital issue out there right now that you could start look at if you choose to. It's going to have much of the same information as the app has. The app's just going to be updated. If we added any new things or had to remove any things, the app's going to show that. The program we had to get printed about a month ago, so any kind of changes since then aren't going to show up in the program. But at the app, it will be. We update that all the time. We'll update it through the convention. So please get the app, get the texting service. It'll make your life a lot easier. Plus, you could put your own schedule together and do all kinds of other fun things. There's games in it. You can win things for, and it's a great thing. I'm glad we did it a couple of years ago. We added it, and I want more and more people to start using it.
Did you talk about the change sheet?
I have not.
Okay.
Why don't you talk about it? I'm tired.
Well, like you said, the reason I mention is because, like you said, with the printed program and the digital program are about 3 weeks old, 4 weeks old. Well, of course, in the meantime, I've had, there's been cancellations and ads and this and that. So the app will be, visually correct. The digital program won't be changed, and the printed program can't be changed. So when you get your welcome bag, there'll be a large sheet of paper in there that has add, change, and cancel for each day, everything that's added. So you want to sit down with that paper before you make your schedule and make all those notations, not to show up at seminar 10 at 2:30 expecting to see one thing and then it switched. So, and I try to keep up. And sorry, that'll only be good until we get there, and then things are going to change. It is very frustrating. We do the best we can to push out change on the app. So that's why it's kind of important. That's really the only way we can communicate with you. And then we also put changes in the daily newsletter, but you'll get that starting Thursday. So Wednesday's always kind of loosey-goosey, but we'll just hang in there. You'll have fun.
Yeah, as Barb mentioned, there's going to be a lot of stuff in that welcome bag. I really want you to take a look at that stuff. There a number of flyers from companies who want to, give you some offers. A lot of stuff in there. Please take a look at it all. Make sure that, you're aware of everything that's going on. Also on the change sheet, I don't know if you mentioned it. If we had any new companies added or companies that have canceled, that information will be on that sheet as well. We will print that. It'll be like one of the last things we print before we move the truck out next Friday. So just go ahead and, we're going to be close on that, but there can still be changes after that as well. And as I mentioned, those will be reflected in the app.
They want you to put up the text. There you go. Texting again for them.
Yeah. It's 800-543-3622, and it's Tucson 22, I believe.
Yes,
correct?
Correct.
So
800-543-3622.
That's the texting number. It's basically the same number that you would call the FMCA office with. If you were to call here. And then just put the Tucson 22 into the message part and hit that arrow, and you'll be signed up. Once you do that, you'll get a little response from our texting service saying that you are signed up and it's all ready to go.
There you go. What's next?
All right. Let's see. As you can or cannot see, you probably can't. Barb and I are both wearing the convention T-shirts today.
Oh, yes. They came in.
They just came in 2 hours ago.
Yes.
Believe it or not. So for those who pre-ordered the T-shirts, we will have those bagged and ready for you to pick up at the information center. Starting, I'm thinking Saturday or Sunday, depending on when we get some early arrivals come in and we'll get those out there. But for most folks, who come in Monday, Tuesday, we'll have them available at the information center. Just come on over and we will get them to you. We will also have a limited number of these shirts available at the FMCA store, and they will go quick. So if you're looking to get one of these pretty shirts, you better get over there early on Wednesday. They are nice looking shirts, and actually they're a little stonewashed and they're very, very soft.
Yeah. You're gonna love it.
Yes, good shirts. Thank you to Ayana.
Are we still taking orders if we need?
Nope.
Oh,
nope. Sorry. Our pre-orders were done a couple weeks ago, so we could get them made. Like I said, we'll have some at the store, but not a ton. I do want to thank Ayana Looney, our art director, for putting these designs together. She's been doing a great job for us the last few years, and I think this is maybe the best that we've had. So kudos to her. Anything?
No.
The problem that is first timers, we are taking our driving school Sunday through Tuesday. We're going to dry camp by the driving school. Is it a problem that as first timers, we are taking RV driving school Sunday through Tuesday? If you're doing the RV driving school, they're going to bring you in. They're going to go through the driving school where you will dry camp, and you'll be doing your driving. And then once you are finished with your driving school stuff, you'll be sent to the welcome area to be parked. And that's the way that will work.
Well, they're way early. I think maybe, or is it at the end?
I'm not sure who they are.
Which end are you on?
You might want to give us a call. If your schedule is Sunday through Tuesday to do the driving school, then what will happen is you'll come in on Sunday or Saturday, depending on which one you're coming in to do first. You'll take your school work, and then once you're done with your schoolwork, then you'll be sent to the welcome area to get parked. The driving school and the RV basics are different animals. The driving school, you have to park your RV because you're driving your RV. So you'll dry camp, and then once you're finished, then you'll get parked for the convention.
Right. Yeah. Depending on what you're taking, the driving school is either all one day, like for backing is all one day.
And you come in the day before.
And the other one, you come in that morning, and then you're really only one night before you're parked.
For driving school.
If you're going right to the show, if that's the end of the show she's on. Anyway, call us or have us get a hold of you.
Okay. We talked about concessions, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Talked about the digital program. Talked about T-shirts. I know folks are probably going to get out to Tucson. They're going to say, oh, I got to upgrade to electric. We will have limited electric upgrades available. I just want to let everybody know that from the get-go. Basically what happens is we have gotten to a point in our registrations where I have to tell my guy who lays out electric how much we're going to need. We did that yesterday. We will have some extras, but we won't have a lot extras. So I would recommend, if you are intending to upgrade, you tell us now that you want to upgrade. I can't, once we get that stuff laid out, it cannot be added to. So, the weather looks like it's going to be very nice. I was just seeing mid 70s throughout our time. So I think it'll be very nice, out there. I don't necessarily think that folks will have to upgrade. I don't think it's going to be steamy hot like some places we go to in the summer. So I think it goes down in the 40s at night. So it does cool down in the evenings. Once the sun goes down, you are in a desert. So sun goes down, it gets cool. Sun comes up to midday, it starts warming up. So most of the time during the days, you're going to be out and about. So it should be, very pleasant there. Gail, your T-Rex seems to be maneuvering behind you. Uh-oh, what's he up to? What's it doing? I don't see him doing anything. I don't know what you're talking about, Gail.
He's dead. What are you doing? Behave.
All right. How many coaches are registered is a question that we have. Right now, we're right around 1,600 attendees, which comes to about 1,500 RVs with a bunch of about 100 passports registered as well. So, we're right around that number. We were really kind of going pretty strong for a while, but recently we've gotten some cancellations from folks who are having either RV problems, health problems, those types of things have been keeping people from being able to come. And, they're kind of realizing now that they're not going to be able to make it. So we've kind of leveled off with our gains on the registration side, but we still are getting calls and web registrations every day from folks who are interested in coming. Barb, I know you wanted to do this, and I give Barb the opportunity to do this. What the heck happened there?
I didn't touch it.
Yeah, I can just move that goofy thing. One of the big things we do, and Barb's in charge of this, and she does a great job with it. And I want to give her the chance to talk about it. Let me hold the book this time. You always put it over your face. Our Supersized Book Club. We have another terrific author coming to do this. Barb's been great at getting, good, talented authors to come and do this. So I want her to talk about this a little bit. And here is the book. It is called A Different Dawn by Isabella Maldonado. And, Barb, go ahead and talk about this, and I'll cover my face with this book.
Perfect. I get my chance. No, seriously, she was recommended by J.A. Jantz, who was our author in 20, who everybody wanted her back. But she can't. She moved from Tucson. She said, I can't come, but let me introduce you to this author. And I was called New York. We got her. She's hot. She's just getting on the high end of things. Her other book, not this one, but I got to think of it in a minute, but it's been picked up by J-Lo, who will be Netflixing it, doing her thing. And so it's exciting. She's on the forefront of big things. I've been kind of scouting out my readers who have read it. We have not enough. So I want you to get out there and get this book. We have 50 some coming, but I want to give us a good showing because I want to keep these authors excited about following us around the country. But it's an easy read. It's suspenseful. There's some crime solving techniques that the FBI uses that you might not know about. So it's a little bit of education. There is some humor, but it's not supposed to be a funny book. And or funny, it's not just a comedy. It's serious, and it's been said that a male or a female would like this book. And so I really, really hope you would It's on Amazon. It's a paperback. And then she's coming. I confirmed with her the other day. She's going to come from, she's from Phoenix area, and she'll be up here and she'll sign the books and bring other books. And I really hope you would participate in this, because it's been successful at all our other shows, and I'd like it to be successful at this one too, and do us proud. Thank you.
It is I mean, our supersized book club that Barb has put together has been fabulous. And we've had some really great people. So take advantage of this opportunity, because you don't really get the chance to do this a whole lot. So we're making this available to our attendees. So, it's a good thing. If you are a reader, if you enjoy these type of things, go ahead and get the book and participate on that Friday. It's usually we have this on a Saturday, but we had to, for her schedule to work, we had to move it to the Friday, and we were able to do that without a whole lot of trouble. So for those who have done it before, just make sure that you realize it's not Saturday. It is going to be on Friday afternoon.
Yeah, and you'll just have to get your whiskers judged and then run. No. And then also, on the other note, I'm always looking for authors and books and suggestions as we move around the country, because I do like to keep it, within the location we are, the topic, the writer, whatever. So keep me in mind. Send me an email.
Well, I need to mention that she is registered, and she ordered the book, and she's hoping that maybe the book cipher is going to be brought, because she can't find it anywhere.
Right. We're working with a local bookstore who will be there bringing the books. So I'll even mention it to her that we need some books there, the cipher. Thank you. Anita, you're on it. She's going to have the app. She's going to be all over. Come working info.
What else you want to talk about? Should we talk about some of the other stuff that's going to be going on?
Yeah, let's tell them about, I don't know, all that stuff.
Someone is asking any openings in full hookup, and the answer is unfortunately no. We are sold out of those, and we have a pretty considerable wait list. We do have some openings that are being called. So some of those who are on the wait list are getting calls. If you're on a wait list, I'm not sure where you're at. But we do have some, as I mentioned earlier, some cancellations that are opening some spots for those with the full hookups.
They picked that book specifically because I wanted it a Phoenix area topic. So I guess, I'm not sure how it throws it out of book 1 to book 2. I could ask that question, but definitely that's why that book was chosen.
What's that?
This is book 2 of her series, but
you
know what I mean? It's out of order, but they picked it specifically for the show.
Did you think you needed to see or read book 1?
I'm not sure. I'll have to see what book 1 was. Could it be just a whole different crime, and just another crime? I'm not sure.
Gail's asking, how do you sign up for seminars and the book club? Book club, we just said just a second ago, or maybe not, we didn't go up yet. There's a link, and that you can do that. Gail, there should be information in your confirmation booklet about a lot of this stuff. You might want to take a look at that if you do have it. If not, go on the Info Central page, and you can download our confirmation guide. But here is the link to sign up for the book club. As far as seminars, just about all the seminars are free. You just walk in and sit down. There's a couple craft seminars that you do have to sign up for, and a couple others. And we do indicate in the description if you do have to sign up for a certain seminar, but they're very, very, very few.
Stop the Bleed is the one. It's only 16 people can attend. So there is a sign up sheet for that because she can only teach 16. But the description says, what else is sign up? All the games, there's as far as seminars.
But for seminars, most of them are just you walk in and sit down and you're there. We had a Facebook user said, my wife reads all her books on the Kindle. Can she sign the Kindle? Obviously. Sure. Yeah, sure. She can sign the Kindle. You might want to bring like a silver Sharpie or something like that, but I'm sure she'll be very happy to sign that.
Or a sticker and then put it on. Anyway, that's funny. Ha ha. My husband is in. Oh, here
I think this is somebody you might want to talk to either at the show about this, Barb.
Yep.
So
get in touch with me, Miss Gibson. Call and spoke to Maria about parking. If anyone is interested. Oh, okay. Call the Events Department. Maria's back there. Rochelle, Allison, me. We can help you with any questions. Yeah, it is confusing. I know.
I would say, right now, you can certainly call them right now, but I would wait until Barb and I are done with this to kind of solve any big problems that might be going on. We kind of make the big decisions. So maybe wait until this is over. You can certainly call and leave a message or send us an email, but you probably won't get a final answer until after we're done. If that makes sense.
If it needs complicated
arrangements,
they can answer the general.
Right. All right. I want to go over some of the things that are going to be going on. If we have a lot of first timers here, and I believe we probably do, we probably have some others as well, but this is beneficial for everybody. What I'm going to be talking about here. This is some of the events and activities that are going to be going on. On Tuesday, from 11 to 3, we're going to be doing our walkabout. And what the walkabout is all first timers should be there anyway by this time. At least we've given you the credentials to get on the 21st. Basically, the walkabout is an opportunity to take a walk around the grounds to see where everything's at. You'll have a guide. They'll show you where the different buildings, what's going on in the different buildings, what's going on in different areas. So I recommend that you do that. The really great thing about these grounds is they are very, very compact. You can get from one place to another very quickly. It's not very confusing as far as where things are. The buildings are all very close together. So once you're in the middle of it, you are in the middle of it, and you don't have to go very far to get from one place to another. Also that day, we will be doing our orientation for first-time attendees at the main stage, and that takes place at 3:00. I recommend you come see Gary Milner. He's going to talk all about the convention. He is our National Senior Vice President. So you'll get a lot of great information from him to tell you what's going to be going on during the event and how to maneuver your way through a convention. Immediately following the first timers will be the Blue Ox Chapter Fair over in Thurber Hall, which is right kind of directly across the street from the main stage area. So once you're finished with the first timers, you can go over to the chapter fair and talk to some of the different representatives from the chapters of FMCA to see if that's something that you would be interested in. Also, if you're not, even if you're not a first timer, if you're, just an attendee and want to talk to some folks about chapters, that's the place to go. That'll be going from 3:45 to 4:45 that afternoon. So stop on by, say hi to those folks, see if maybe there's some chapters that interest you. We also will be doing something a little bit new and different this year for our chapters who are participating in the chapter fair. We'll be having a chapter fair contest for the best dressed chapter table, the most fun, that kind of thing. And they will be getting some special awards for doing a great job setting their place up and trying to make it exciting for folks to come over and talk to them. That evening, we will also be having card bingo, and that starts at 6:30, and that's in Thurber Hall, kind of the same area where the chapter fair will be. We're going to do a quick flip on that room. And then across the street, right outside there is Central Park, and at the Cummins entertainment stage will be the Rock Bottom Boys, and this is a band that Barb pulled together. And basically what they do is they take songs that rock songs, country songs, popular songs, and they play them to bluegrass. It is really good. You'll absolutely enjoy hearing these guys play. When she first brought it to me, I kind of said, "You're out of here, get out." Enough. And I looked at them, I watched some videos, and it is fabulous. So, go to Card Bingo, check out these guys. It'd be a good night on that Tuesday night before we even get the convention started to hang out and do some things.
And is it their somebody's a member of that group? Is that the group?
I don't know if any of the performer. I don't think the performers are. I think the manager.
So it's an FMCA member connection, but they're really great. They were at a fair or something, and somebody called, and here we are, and they doing us a favor. So,
starting on Wednesday is the beginning of the convention. We'll have some seminars starting at 9 a.m. that morning. Our kickoff concert will be Dave and Daphne at noon at the come-in stage. Our exhibits open at 1. And Dave and Daphne will be back at 3 on the stage. Later that afternoon, we'll have our area gatherings. Look on the app or the program for those times and places. Later that evening, we'll have our opening ceremonies right around 7 o'clock. And then at 7:30, we'll have the Southwest Surfers on the main stage. They are Beach Boys Plus. You'll have a great time. They're an awesome band. Lot of great music. Come and dance. We'll have a little dance floor. We're not going to have the way the stage is. It's a big stage, and then we have lawn where seating will be. There'll be on the side some grandstands, and then there's what's called Bud Garden behind that. It's a pavilion. And we're going to have some seating up there, but we're also going to have a dance floor up there. So if you're interested in dancing, that's the place to go. It's concrete, so you'll be able to. Don't be pointing at me. So if you want to dance, get on up there. It'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing these guys. I have not heard them before, but they have gotten great reviews from everybody who has seen them, and they've been recommended forever. I mean, ever since even when we were supposed to go in 2020, they were going to be playing. So we brought them back, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, on Thursday, coffee hour, first morning of that, we'll have the Maestros playing. That's 8 o'clock. The Roadmaster coffee hour will be taking place. So come out, get yourself a cup of coffee, a donut, see the Maestros play. That'll be in Central Park. Exhibits open a little bit after that, 9 o'clock. And then we have a lot of stuff going on on Thursday. We've got the beanbag toss. That's at 10. Got ladies luncheon, 11:45. Rob Robeson, who is a mental illusionist. That means he's going to be able to read your mind, or I don't know, I'm kind of scared about that. He'll be doing that. We've got trivia challenge. Later that night, we've got block parties. What block parties are, it's an opportunity for chapters to host. During chapter fair, they stand at a table and they talk to you about how great their chapter is and try and give you some kind of idea of what they do. On the block party, you get to go experience what the chapter does, how they have fun, how they get along, all that kind of stuff. It puts them in their setting. So they'll be giving out invitations during the chapter fair to visit their block parties. If you want to go visit them, they'll give you a slip of paper. They'll say exactly how to get to them, where they're at, and you can go visit them. They'll have food. They'll have some drinks for you. However they set it up, it's up to them. We don't tell them what to do with their block party. We say, here's what you got. You have fun. So, please go have fun with them. We'll have transportation during the block parties. Also that evening, we're going to have movie night from 6 to 8. 3 Amigos will be in Old Pueblo. We're going to have a group called CSNM Trio. They're going to be on the Cumminstown stage. And something that's going to be going on every night for those who like to stay up a little later. Lamar Keck, who does a lot of great stuff for us, he'll be hosting karaoke and what we call Last Call with Lamar, where he's just going to play music for folks who want to dance or do different things at the Cantina. That'll go from 9 to about 10 o'clock. Just a little wind down for folks who like to stay out maybe a hair later than just right after entertainment. If you want to go, and like not ready to go home yet, that's where you need to go. The one challenge we have with that, we will not have transportation running throughout that time period. So if you are planning on going over to the Cantina after an event or after the show, we will need you to bring your car, or you're going to walk over into the area around the livestock building, the livestock barn. You can't park inside the fence line. We're going to have barricades off, so you can't park in there. but there is availability with some parking around the livestock building if you are choosing to go to the cantina that evening so you can get back to your RV at night. Our transportation stops. They'll probably be stopping about 9:30 each night as we get folks home from the main stage entertainment, from the featured entertainment. So if you are going to be planning to go to the cantina, make sure you do have some transportation to get you back to your RV. A lot of people might be close enough where they can walk, but I don't want you to get stuck in, you need to get back to your RV and it's a good distance away. So I want to make sure that's available. We will have that kind of information in the welcome bag, just so everybody knows what's going on.
What about lighting? Like around once they leave,
there will be lighting.
Out in
there will be lighting.
Yeah, but maybe have a flashlight on you.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to have. I can't put large lights out in the parking areas. They'll keep you up all night. So if you are, it does get dark there fairly early, about 6:30, 7 o'clock. It'll be dark. So, if you're going to be coming to entertainment or doing things at night, it might not be a bad idea to have a flashlight with you or something like that. Friday, same things kind of happen in the morning, coffee hour, all that kind of fun. We will have a band at noon called the Raw Band. They'll be playing up to the Ice Cream Social, which starts about 1 o'clock till 2. At 1:30, we'll have the Whisker Games. At 2 o'clock, Supersized Book Club. 3 o'clock, Trivia Challenge. 4 o'clock, Try to Stay Dry Water Balloon Toss. And then that evening, we will have Kale Moon, who is an FMCA member, and his band playing at the main stage. On Saturday, coffee hour again. At 3 o'clock, we will have Mariachi Band coming in at Cummins Town Center. And actually, they'll be playing a little bit of walk around before that. Basically, this is... there's really good high school mariachi in Tucson, and these guys, the mariachi we're having are not the high school kids, but it's the kids after they graduate from high school, and they continue on into a mariachi band of older kids, adults. So we're gonna have. I think they're gonna do a fantastic job. I've not seen them, so I can't unfortunately tell you for sure. But I know the program they came from is excellent, so I have no doubt that they're going to be very good as well. That evening, we're going to have Big Zephyr on the main stage to kind of wrap up all of our entertainment for the week. They're a terrific group, going to play a lot of songs that you're going to know and dance to and sing with. So make sure you make it over to that on the last night. All right, I noticed we have a bunch of...
a couple more questions. But I want to say, too, as you move in around and all these different activities, we have hundreds of volunteers that are helping us put this all together. So be aware, like all your parkers, all your golf cart drivers, anybody in the seminars, everybody, they're all volunteering their time to make sure you have a good time. So, I don't know, give them a thank you. We couldn't do it without them.
Is there anything up higher?
Well, it was recommended to read the book 1 to make book 2 more meaningful. But I'm not trying to sell you on anything. But book 2 is what she'll discuss and read from. But if you happen to read book 1, it might help you be more into it. So pick that one up and read it too, and she'll sign it. So she'll sign everything you have. Bring.
Dodie's asking, will you have hot chocolate? We will have hot chocolate. During coffee hour, we don't just have coffee. We do have hot chocolate. We have some tea as well.
Okay. And will we need to move our own chairs to entertainment events? Trying to decide.
We have seating at our main stage, so you should not have to bring any kind of seating to that. If we will have picnic tables and benches at our Cummins Town Center stage. So if you would like to bring something maybe a little bit more comfortable to that area, you can certainly do so. To put in the lawn, it's a big lawn. We're going to have a bunch of picnic tables and benches out there. So if you want to bring something else besides that, you certainly can bring your foldable collapsible chairs, and it is a little bit more comfortable. I do want to mention a couple things. As I talked a little bit before about the weather. The weather is very nice out there. We're looking at 70 degrees, sunny most of the time. Not, there's always a chance of rain, but limited. I do want to mention, though, that you are in the desert and it is dry, and you will become dehydrated really quickly if you don't pay attention to drinking water. I was out there a couple weeks ago, didn't drink any water the whole dang day. I woke up in the middle of the night absolutely parched. It catches up to you. It sneaks up on you. So make sure that when you arrive, you drink water and that you continue drinking water throughout the event. It's just a weird little thing that, unless you live out in an arid environment like that, it catches you unaware. So please make sure you're drinking water throughout the event. And it'll make you feel better and it'll keep you safe. Very easy to become dehydrated out there.
So that's 80 right now in Tucson.
I like 80.
I know, he loves it. Also, and I know, and I'm going to say the word, the COVID scare and all that, but if you're not feeling well, take your temperature. You kind of have to monitor yourself. If you're not feeling well, let us know. And if you need to leave because of that, don't risk it or push it. You have to be here, and
we'll take care of you.
We'll take care of you.
Yes.
Just don't, we're still on the edge of this, although everybody's pretty confident now. And if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. Nobody's going to judge.
I do want to mention in the Pima County area, up until 2 days ago, they did have mask mandates for all public buildings. Those mandates were dropped as of Monday, so we will not have to wear masks during the show. As Barb mentioned, that doesn't mean you can't wear a mask if you choose to or if you feel more comfortable doing so. We're not going to make anyone wear one, but you certainly can wear one if it makes you feel better about being there. We will have signage there that basically says you're on your own when it comes to COVID, similar to what you're finding at a lot of different areas now. Although many of you have signed the COVID waiver to come to this event, FMCA has also dropped that. So we would not be asking anyone new to be doing that. This is all stuff that I have no control over. And, I certainly hope everyone respects everyone else in this regard. I think we've been in this long enough to kind of understand that, it's a personal choice for everyone as far as what they feel is necessary. As Barb said, if you're feeling sick, don't come around a bunch of other people. Go get yourself tested, go, leave, stay in your RV, whatever. It presents in so many different ways now. It's hard to say what's COVID and what's not. So I trust everyone is kind of used to this. It's been 2 years, as I said earlier. So I think we all kind of have an idea. If for some reason you're not feeling comfortable about even coming to the convention, let us know. And we'll make sure that you're taken care of. I certainly don't want anyone coming there and feeling uncomfortable because of it. So,
and then what Maureen, our M&M hits the road, Maureen, she's doing some cooking classes. But anyway, she said, remember that the temperature drops at night.
Yes. Once that sun goes down, it will get cold. So you might come out of your RV without a jacket on, and short sleeves to go to entertainment at night. But by the time you come back, you might be shivering. So I would recommend if, you bring a jacket or something to throw on top, by the time you're making your way back to your RV, because as you mentioned, it gets chilly quick once that sun goes over the horizon.
A little humor here. Wear a mask if you don't shave that day. It's been requested. Go to Mr. Whiskers either way. Did you talk about anything about Driven to Care and that silent auction?
No, this is a new thing, and I maybe we talked about it the last time, but maybe we didn't. I can't remember. One of the things that we're doing, we have our Magic Mile, which has been fairly successful to give people an opportunity to help us raise some money for our local charity, which is Casa. They help kids who are in trouble or families in trouble in the Tucson area. And our Magic Mile has done a great job raising some money for our charities. But I wanted to step it up a little bit more. So we came up with what's called our Driven to Care silent auction. We're asking chapters, exhibitors, individuals, whatever, to create an item, a basket, a bin, a box, whatever, filled with things that someone would like to bid on. We will have this auction starting Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock when the info center opens. We'll close it off on Friday at 5 o'clock, and then the bids will be completed. And then the next day we will collect money and give the folks who win the bids their items. I think, when FMCA goes to one of these events, we go to an area and we need to be able to make sure that when we leave, it's a better place. And I think by doing this, by raising money for helping organizations like the one we are, it leaves a good taste in folks' mouth that FMCA is an organization dedicated to families and to helping out. I can't make folks bid. I can't make people donate items, but I really would appreciate if, we could get a good group of things there to be bid on, and we can raise some money for these folks. This is something that I'm hoping to grow the next, 3-4 conventions and make it kind of a big deal of what we do and what we're about. So, please consider, if you have the ability, either through a chapter, individual, exhibitor, whatever, making some type of donation for this auction. Basically, we're looking for individual, like I said, baskets, boxes, bins, whatever, however you choose to do it. If you want to fill a cooler with a bunch of stuff, if you want to, however you, a bag, whatever, a purse, whatever, whatever it is that we can put on. I have some information that was in our confirmation packet, I believe. Pam Blair is in charge of it. We have some information out on our website that involves, you'll find some more information coming out. So please participate either as a giver or a bidder. And let's make this a successful endeavor for FMCA.
And also, while you're in, they'll all be in the info center, is where you either bring the baskets or bid on the baskets. It'll be in the RV Trader Information Center. And also, as you're in there, look at the beautiful quilts that our on-road quilters are making and our on-road stitchers. And all those beautiful items will be donated also to Casa de los Niños.
Yeah, and one other thing that, this doesn't involve Casa de los Niños, if I can say it right. Something else that's going to be in the info center, this is a first-time thing for this as well, will be our Picture Yourself in Tucson magic picture machine or magic photo booth or whatever the heck we're calling it. Basically what it is, it's a self-serve photo booth. You will get your photo taken. Then you'll indicate how you want it sent, whether by email or text to yourself or to others. So check that out. It's something new. We were playing with it here in the office. I'm still not sure we got it completely figured out, but we're getting close. And we'll have directions there. Like I said, it's self-serve. It's easy. You push a button, you smile, and then you type in your email address. It's pretty much all you have to do.
It's a blast. So
bring your friends. You can be goofy. You can take a good picture. You can do whatever else you want to do. We'll have a backdrop for our convention theme. So it's something different, something new we decided to do. We got some requests to do this from our national president, Rhett Porter, who had seen it at another location. We talked about maybe getting someone from the area to do it. And I said, well, why don't we just get our own? And then we can have it at every convention. So that's the route we went. So I do want you to give it a try. Come check it out and get your photo taken. We'll be using those photos as well at other things. Final thing I want to talk about. I know we got to probably go here soon. I don't know. Maybe we don't.
Any more questions? We could talk all day.
We have our salute to service that was in the confirmation guide. If you are a service member in the armed forces or police, fire, EMT, any of those types, please send us a picture of you in uniform, kind of some information about what you did. We love to get your picture up on the last night of entertainment. We salute you guys and girls. So, please send that. If you do not have a way to get us that picture by emailing it to or sending it in through the link, we will have a scanner on site that we can scan that picture and take your information and get it included. So, and that scanner will be in the FMCA office to do if you want to do that. So, please, we do want to honor all the folks who have served our country or our communities in such great ways. What else?
Visit Tucson will be in the info center for you to help you if you want to stay in the area, see great things. They're there, I think, 3 days from 10 to 3 or something. The hours are posted. Also, we have the veterans. What is that? It's not the VA.
Veteran Services
will be there. They're supposed to have their truck there. They may not, but there'll be a representative there to help you with benefits.
And that'll be located on the west side and the lawn of the Thurber building. So kind of between, how do I say this correctly? Yeah. There's a lawn that is on the west side of Thurber, which is away from on the other side of the building from the public gate area. They'll have some kind of setup over there, whether it's their truck or a tent or something down that way. We'll be happy to talk to any veterans who are looking for services or have questions about what's available to them as a veteran. They're doing some kind of seminar.
Yeah, they have a seminar Wednesday morning, just a quick one. All families, everyone's invited. But when you meet with him on the grounds, it's more one-on-one. So it'll be sort of a general overview, and then if you have direct questions for him, he'll be there to help you.
So yeah, keep that in mind if you would like to talk to somebody about those types of things. All right, what else? Kylie, what else? Kylie's our producer. She's sitting on the other side of this. She doesn't want everybody to know, but you're gonna see Kylie there. She's also will be doing our she'll be doing our social media things, and then we'll have Lindsay running around with the camera. Lindsay wanted to be a guest here tonight, but we told her
there's not enough room.
Not enough room here. I don't know where we would put her.
Back with Lady Liberty.
She would be back there. But you'll see those two running around, taking pictures and doing all kinds of fun stuff. Make sure you say hi if you do see them. Get your picture taken with them. Maybe you'll show up on the screen that night during evening entertainment.
Yeah, Lunch and Learn. Someone wants to. Thank you for asking about that. I got them too. They are coming from. They are really great people. They are so eager to come and speak with you, and they're going to talk to you all about the flora and fauna and prickly things and snakes
and scorpions. All
every day it's a new topic.
Critters out there.
Yeah, and they're out in a tent, so we're trying to work all that out.
It'll be in the cantina tent, which will be in the lawn outside the cantina. So you can either get lunch at the cantina and bring it outside, or you can bring your own, or you can just grab something from one of the concessionaire people for that. However you would like to do it. If you are going to get lunch from somewhere, I suggest you get it early and not try and get it and then not get it until the seminar is over. There'll be some tables in there, some chairs. So we're looking for it to be just a real relaxed kind of thing where you can come have lunch, hear them talk about a little bit about the nature in the Tucson area.
Yeah. And they're storytellers. They're fun, and they do this a lot. So, and they're excited to be with us too. But we only have like 11:45 to 12:45. So yeah, very good to get it early, get in there, sit down, and then they can get started and get it through. It's about a 45-minute presentation. She wants time for Q&A too. So anyway,
there you go.
Exciting.
Yes, thank you for asking about that. That's kind of one of our, I believe it's going to be one of our hidden gems from this show. People are going to really enjoy that.
I think so. Are we good? A map of the whole venue be available?
Yes, you will receive in your welcome bag a full-size map. I'm not sure what the actual size is. It's big. And on the back of it is the full listing of seminars and other activities that will be going on during the show. So it serves kind of a dual purpose. If you don't want to carry around your program, and and you don't want to look at the app, you can, do a lot of scheduling on that map itself. As I mentioned earlier, you're going to realize how small these grounds are, and you will know exactly where you are very quickly, because they are not spacious grounds that you might find at some other fairgrounds. They are very, very condensed, and it should make for a very good experience for folks as far as getting around to the different places that they need to get to.
The back of the map will have a full schedule again of everything, but again, be ready for change, because those were printed the same time as the program.
Right.
So there may be some, changes. Use your change sheet and change that area too. Watch your app if you can. Or ask anybody with a mentor button, or ask your golf cart drivers. They all should be up to date.
Yeah, I do want to mention, you just mentioned the mentor button. For first timers, we've asked a number of people who have gone to multiple conventions if they would participate as mentors. And basically what these folks are, they're going to have a button on that says mentor. They have made themselves available to you to answer questions. They've agreed to do that. So if you have a question about anything that has to do with the convention, how to do something at the convention, where to go, any of that kind of stuff, go ask them. Don't be afraid. They volunteer to do it. So, feel free to go and talk to those folks, find out how they did it in the past, find out, what they recommend, that type of thing. They're talking from experience now. We're not coaching these folks. We're not telling them what to tell you. They're telling you what they've done in the past and how they get around and do things now from their years of experience going to these conventions. So take advantage of that. It's a great service that we're certainly hoping that we can continue and grow as we get more and more folks involved. Someone asked, when will the app be available? And
tomorrow.
It will be tomorrow. We're going to be sending out information about it. We're still in the testing phase. The rest of today, we will get it. I'm not sure what time, but we will be making it live tomorrow, just to make sure that everybody has it. We're about 3 weeks away today, so it still gives you plenty of time to plan and look at what's going on. Keep looking at it. Keep going back to it, because things will change. We will send out notifications when we do make a change to the app. So we're not just going to change something and not let you know it's changed. If it's something that's going to change, we will send a notification and then make the change to the app. Just so you're clear, we're not just going to sneak a bunch of new stuff in there on you.
So you say. No. I just hope get excited. It's fun. It's going to be fun.
We are excited. I mean, I leave on the 14th. Barb comes down a couple of days later, and then we have a bunch of other people start coming out after that. I'm ready to go right now. Well, I'm not ready, but I'm ready to get out there. I love the area. I love the folks we're working with out there. So I think everybody's going to have a great time coming out to Tucson. We're going to do this again. We tried doing it 2 years ago. It fell apart at the last minute thanks to COVID. That's not going to happen this time. We're going to have this convention, and it's going to be a good one out in Tucson. And I really expect everyone to have a great time. If you get out there and you're having problems, please let us know. Let us know in a nice way, but let us know. You come to the info center, you can come to the office. And if it's a problem that we will do our best to solve for you. We want you to be happy. Our goal here is to send you home tired, but with a smile on your face. We want you to have a great time. We're not interested in people walking away saying, well, you're disgruntled. If there's something we can do to make your experience better, I want you to let us know, and I will personally do whatever I can to make that happen. Any other questions? Convention at FMCA.com, 800-543-3622. You can get in touch with us. We will be here. Like I mentioned, I'll be leaving the 14th. Barb and the girls will be here through the 16th. Right?
The 17th. Yeah,
we leave on the 17th. Once we get out there, we will have phones that will transfer out, but we probably will be unavailable that first day and a half, 2 days. As we're getting things set up and stuff like that. But then we'll be back online. We'll be able to do everything that we do here out there.
The 17th's rough because we're all traveling. And it's hard. You're going to have some frustration, but we'll be there, trying up and running. We're all trying on cell phones, radios. So, we'll try to keep up with you and your questions and problems. And darning problems. All your good things.
Right.
Don't do it. Don't do it. But if you need to cancel, it has to be in writing. Okay. Cancel at FMCA.com. It's just like writing an email. And then you have to send your packet back. You don't really need anything else. You don't need to call. Just don't be frustrated. But if you have to cancel, just email so it's time stamped that you canceled prior to March 23rd. Okay. And then mail back your packet.
Let me just mention something that I found out. I found out the hard way. Some of these cancel at FMCA.com, people are sending to that address, and I would think it would come directly to that address. Well, I've had a couple go to junk mail. So if you don't hear from someone at FMCA, if you send that and you don't hear from someone at FMCA within a day or two, please get with us again, just to make sure it didn't pop into the junk mailbox. And I don't know the reason that some emails do and some don't. But please, if you don't hear back from us, if you don't get some kind of answer, typically we are responding, if not within a couple hours, within a day of that cancel request. So, if you don't hear from us, get back with us, because we'll make sure we get you taken care of.
All right, Doug.
We done?
We're done.
Well, this is the last one.
Yeah.
We'll be back for Nebraska. Believe it or not.
Yeah, and meantime, Nebraska opens.
We're already taking registrations for Lincoln, Nebraska. So that's going to be a good show as well. It's a different location than we've been to in the past. I encourage you folks who are going to go out to Tucson to look into maybe coming over to Lincoln when we get done with this, and maybe check that out this summer. We're excited about it. It is a new place. Lots of challenges, of course, being a new place, but I think people are really going to like the area. I do. A lot of fun stuff to do in and around there. So, put that on your maybe do this summer list and check back with us then. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you in Tucson, and please, safe travels out there. We need you there in one piece. So let's make sure that happens. And have fun, and let us know if you're not, and we'll make sure you do. So take care, and we'll see you out there.
Bye. Bye-bye. Safe travels.